Hello everyone, welcome to my online classroom. Today we are going to do class 9 economics chapter 1, the story of village Palampur worksheet. As you know, I have completed all this all the content of this chapter. The explanation portion is completed. Now the time to do revision, and because we very well know revision is very important, but before of that, let's see the worksheet is be given here. I have given in today's video the 3 worksheet of this chapter, and now let's read all this question and try it to do the answers by your own. First question we have under the worksheet 1. What is the aim of production? So here the question asked, what is the aim of production? Second question we have, who are small farmers? As you know that in village Palampur, the farmers, they have been categorized in 3 types. First is the small farmers, second is the medium farmers, and third is the large farmers. So you have to explain here who are the small farmers in village Palampur. Question number 3 we have, why do people migrate? Of course, migrate means when people move from one place to another. So for what reason they move from one place to another? So under that you have to be mentioned. Question number 4 we have, why small farmers have no surplus produce with them? So here in the question we can understand the question is asking about the small farmers, why they don't have extra production with them. What is the reason behind of that? What is the drawback? Because of that the small farmers, they don't have surplus extra production with them. Question number 5, make a short list of non-farm activities. In the chapter we have discussed in the different videos related to the explanation of the chapter. If you have not watched those videos, please watch it, because after watching them then you are able to give these answers. So make a short list of non-farm activities. As we very well know in Palampur village there are 2 types of activities. First is farming activities and second is non-farming activities. So farming activities related to agriculture and non-farming activities, as we know, it is not related to agriculture. So you have to give the name of some activities which is not related to farming activities. It means they are going to come under the non-farm activities. Move to the next question, which is question number 6. How does the spread of electricity help farmers? So how we very well know electricity and different kind of facilities are going to help us to increase our production. So in the same way, what is the role of electricity play in the life of farmers? How their life is be changed with the spread of electricity? That you have to be right. Next we have, what are the different ways of increasing production on a piece of land? Of course, in India, many of the farmers, they don't have a large piece of land. So same for the village Palampur also, they have small pieces of land, but they want more production, they want to earn more income. For this purpose, what are the various ways? What are the different types of things they use? What kind of strategy, what kind of technology they use to increase their production on the same piece of land? So related to this, you have to write whatever you have understood in the videos, write down the answers according to that. Question number 8 we have, what are the differences between multiple cropping and modern farming methods? So here the question is asked, difference between multiple cropping and modern farming methods. So first of all, you all have to know about the multiple cropping. What do you mean by multiple cropping and what do you mean by modern farming methods? When you know the definition, the meaning of this word, so of course you are ready to give your answer. Next we have question number 9. It is generally said that we should be very careful in using our natural resources. Why? So of course, we have to use each and everything very carefully, and then we are talking about the natural resources which is given to us by the God. So for that also special care we have to give to them. So now next we have this worksheet 1 is be completed. Here we have the total 9 questions. So try to write the answers in your own words. That is going to be help you for your exam, and you are going to be it is going to be clear that of course you understood the whole chapter. Now next we have the worksheet 2 which contains some multiple choice questions have been given here. Like first we have, production activities need various types of resources such as, so here we have 4 options. A, natural resources, B, man-made resources, C, capital resources, and D, all of the above. So whatever out of these four options, whatever option you are thinking that is suitable for this question, that is your answer. So write it. Next we have the standard unit of land measurement is, how we are going to measurement the land, that is square in kilometer, that is option B hectare, that is in C option square meter, or D option biga. So of course it is too time to check that which answer is going to be correct, or maybe all these answers are going to be correct, or maybe two answers are going to be correct. So let's see how many answers are going to be correct here. Question number 3 we have, in Palampur farmers grow which one of the following crops as the third growing crop since last 15 to 20 here, it is the 20 years. So of course here in Palampur, if we are going to see, so in Palampur farmers grow which one of the following crops as the third growing crop since last 15 to 20 years. So options are here: A rice, B we have wheat, C we have mustard, and D we have potato. So whatever suitable answer you are thinking, just mark it. Question number 4 we have, who are the suppliers of farm products to wheat? Which one of the factors of production is fixed and scarce? So options are here: capital, market, labor, and land. Question number 5, who are the suppliers of farm products to market? Options we have: large farmers, very small farmers, C option labor, and D option all of them. 6th we have, the latest methods of farming requires A option more land, B more labor, C more capital, and D all of the above. Question number 7, which one of the following options is not considered as non-farming activities? A. Making jaggery, B. Teaching computers, C. Carrying goods to market by bullock carts, and D. Use of HYV seeds. Question number 8 now, one of the most important prerequisites for expansion of non-farm activities is, options are here: A. Market, B. Land, C. Capital, and D. Machines. Question number 9 we have, what is incorrect about land distribution in Palampur village? So here we have A option, large land area covered by big plots, D. Small land area covered by big plots, C. we have small land area covered by medium plots, and D. we have large land area covered by small plots. So try it to do all these 9 questions. Now move to the worksheet 3. Here first question is given, define the following terms. So related to the following terms, which is very important as per the definition. So here we have factors of production. If you remember, so of course for production we have some factors. So those factors you have to be defined here. B, we have multiple cropping. What do you mean by multi-cropping? C, we have what is HYV. D, we have capital. You have to explain what is the use of capital, what do you mean by capital, how it requires in farming activities, and what is the role of capital in non-farming activities. Second question we have, which one of the following matches is incorrect? Rewrite the correct option. So here any match is the incorrect and you have to write the correct option in front of this. So first we have hectare. It is the local unit of land measurement. It is correct or not? Just check it. Second we have grain revolution, introduced in Punjab and Haryana. C, we have Guntha, HYV of seeds. D, we have working capital, vehicles used for working. A, fixed capital, is it building? And F, we have HYV. It is mentioned here in front of this. First HYV was introduced in 1986 in India. So out of this all, you have to find out the sentence which is the incorrect. The matches is incorrect, and if you have find out, then you have to write the correct option in front of that. Now question number 3 we have here, answer the following questions. So here we have some questions and you have to give the answers of these questions. So first we have, when was grain revolution introduced in India and why? So the year you have to mention as well as why. What is the reason? Second we have, what are the advantages and disadvantages of the grain revolution? So here you have to write the merits and the demerits of the green revolution. It means the positive sign of the green revolution and the negative side of the green revolution. For this you have to know what do you mean by green revolution. Third we have, what are farming and non-farming activities? So of course what do you mean by farming activities and non-farming activities, that you have to be explained here. See, next we have describe the village Palampur on the basis of various facilities. So at the time of the description of the whole village Palampur ki what kind of facilities it have, what kind of different things will be there in the first page of this chapter. So that the answers you have to be mentioned here. The whole para contains, and the conclusion was also be given on the first page. Now, last question of this worksheet we have, what are economic and non-economic activities? So, of course, understand the word economic, it means related to money, So, you have to write the answer, what do you mean by the economic and non-economic activities? So, now these worksheets are over, and I want to tell you, if try it by your own self. First of all, right now I am not giving the answers because I hope you all will do the answers. But still, if you have any problem related to any question, just comment me, and after that I'll make another video of answers of this worksheet. So thank you everyone, and please like, share and subscribe my channel for more updates.